Conditional bonds, choosing freedom and authenticity, my dear friends, my friends. Today I want to share something deeply personal, something that might resonate with many of you. I have chosen to walk away from every relationship I built and nurtured between the age of mostly from 25 to 33. And let me tell you why. That's very important to reply why. Because those bonds were not unconditional. They survived only as long as certain terms, certain expectations, and certain conditions were met. My dear friends, but life, my friends, is too short to live in a cage built by someone else. Built by someone else's terms. Life is too beautiful to shrink ourselves to fit into relationship that drain us. And today I want to invite you on a journey. A journey to choose freedom. A journey to choose authenticity. My dear, a journey to choose you. A journey to choose you. That's very important. Final one, to journey to choose you. That's most important. When we are young, we crave connection. We want to belong. We want to belong, to be loved, to be appreciated. And in the process, we often accept relationships that come with strings attached. They say, I will love you. They say, I will love you, but only if you behave this way. That is conditional. I will respect you, but only if you agree with me. That is conditional. I will stay with you, but only if you never change. That is conditional. That is conditional. But the truth is, real love, real friendship, real family, you can say real connection, does not come with only ifs. The great Rumi once said, try to accept the changing seasons. Try to accept the changing seasons of your soul, even if you lose people along the way. Even if you lose people along the way. And that is what I have chosen to do. Between the ages of 22, or we can say 25 up to 33, I agree, I evolved, I transformed, but not everyone who started with me was meant to stay till meant to stay till the end. Meant to stay till the end. I realized, my dear, something powerful. Something powerful. Unconditional love. Unconditional love does not demand that you shrink. That does not demand that you shrink. Conditional love does. Conditional love does, my dear. And if someone cannot celebrate, your growth, your healing, your transformation, your growth, your healing, your transformation, then their place in your story might have simply expired. You don't lose friends. You don't lose friends when you grow. You only lose those who were never truly meant for your future. Not meant for your future. Letting go is not rejection. It is redirection towards your true destiny. The only relationship that should be unconditional is the one you have with yourself. That's very important point you must have to understand. Because you are important for yourself. My dear, now call to action. My dear friends, I want you to pause. And reflect. Are you holding on to relationships that suffocate your soul? Are you shrinking yourself just to keep someone else comfortable? Are you living on someone else's terms? If the answer is yes, then you urge you to set yourself free. I urge you to set yourself free, because freedom is not loneliness. Freedom is discovering who you are without the noise of expectations. Freedom is standing tall, saying, I am enough, even if no one claps. I am enough, even no one claps for me. When you let go of conditional people, you create space for unconditional ones. The ones who will love you. In your sunshine and your storm. The ones who will cheer you on when you rise and hold your hand. When you fall. Now my closing verse, my dear friends. So today, I invite you to be brave enough to walk away from anything that costs you your peace, your dignity, or your authenticity, or your authenticity. As the poet Gibran said, let there be spaces, let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you, between you, between you, my dear. So choose relationships where the wind dance. So choose relationships where the wind dances, not where your spirit is chained. Not where your spirit is chained. Remember, walking away. Remember, my dear friends, walking away is not weakness, it is a wisdom. Walking away is not weakness, it is a wisdom. And when you choose yourself, the right people, when you choose yourself, the right people will choose you too. Will choose you too. Take care. Me, Dr. Ahmad Mushtaq, creator of Halima Foundation, Kashmir.